Nobody cared about homeless people living in the street. They turned the other way. They fled, fearing that even making eye contact could mean being asked for help. A few pennies, a bite to eat, a place out of the cold to spend the night. And this was even truer of women with children, alone without a man. No one could afford that kind of responsibility. Let someone else deal with it. But usually there was no one else, especially since the communists had printed a new kind of paper money for themselves with Ho Chi Minh's picture in the center, making everyone else's money worthless. Caring people didn't have a dollar to give. And quite a few doors were given the loud, hard knock in the night as the new communist government cracked down on those who had been its enemy during the war. So there were quite a few mothers with children who had no home, no possessions, no money, and no respect from anyone. They were left to fend for themselves any way they could. Help didn't come to them because there were far too many needing that help, and everyone except the communists was extremely poor now. By the time Diem, Baby Kwa, and their mother reached the one-room shack owned by her grandfather, Yim had learned a lot about how harsh life can be, far more than most 5-year-olds ever learn in their lifetime. Like watching a fast-moving TV drama, Yim's young eyes had witnessed everything from new life entering the world to the cruelty of untimely death. Things no one could ever forget, and all right there on the streets of the city. But now they had reached their new home, just beyond the town of Quang Ngai. It was a shack with a few square yards of land around it. Not even an actual house. It was the kind of place where Americans keep their lawnmower, rake, and garden hose. But Yim didn't utter a word of complaint. To her it was wonderful. A place where the rain would no longer splash on her face and the wind couldn't make her shiver. A place that was hers to keep. Hers, her mother's, and her brother's. Yim was happy, chose her corner, and sat down to claim it. It was hers. It was hers and would continue to be so for 5 long years.